gentlemen, we can rebuild him. We have the technology. We have the capability to make the world's first bionic man.
Hi, my name's Jordan Brooks. I normally look a little bit like this.
Hello, I'm Jordan Brooks. Chancellor Rishi Sunak has unveiled a package of financial measures.
But this video is going to be a little bit different. I'm not in a studio. It's going to be all home-based. I'm going to be having an operation soon on my right foot that I've been waiting a number of years for now, to hopefully correct the way I walk and give me a bit more support and hopefully be pain-free when I walk. So this video is going to be a bit about my recovery, the process, and basically learning how to walk again. I have cerebral palsy in my right side. There are lots of different types of cerebral palsy. Some people are wheelchair bound. I'm very fortunate in that. The doctors told my parents when I was diagnosed with it that I would be wheelchair bound, but they didn't put any limitations on me. They didn't say that I couldn't do it. They just watched to see if I could try it. So I'm very fortunate that way. Even though I'm fortunate, I do still have limitations. It's in my right side, so I have no use of my right hand really. It's very much like just flops there and does nothing. I still like to keep fit and active as best I can, but obviously again limitations on that if I do too much one day I'll be in pain the next. So my right foot, I go on a bike, I can go for a walk, I can lift weights when we used to be able to go to the gym in a pre-COVID world. Yeah, so as my right foot was forming, I used to have to be put into splints, basically, that used to keep my ankles straight. And what happened is, as my foot was forming, it seems to have squashed my toes together. So imagine this is my foot. I have no dorsiflexion in my right foot, so I can't really move my ankle very far like I can move my hand here. I can't do that with my right foot. And as I was saying, the splints seems to have squashed, well, I think the splints have squashed my feet together when I was forming and growing. And what's happened is the second to smallest toe is, if you can see my fingers here, like that. This one, the ring finger, which is representing the second to smallest toe, pops out like that. So they're all straight apart from this one. I call it my party toe because it's always sticking up and it's always ready to party. But what it's done is it's pushed the bone here underneath the ball of your feet down. So I'm constantly walking on a bone, and that's painful. So regularly I have to get my feet treated and looked after, and I have to have special insoles made as well. So hopefully this surgery will fix the pain. It might not. The pain could come back in other places. I'm gonna have to learn how to walk properly. You know, I've spent 32 years walking my way, which is obviously causing these issues. So I'm gonna have to learn how to walk properly again, and not on a bone. I don't know what that feels like. I've always walked on a bone. They're going to also cut my tendons to give me more dorsiflexion, to mention that. And then 8 weeks in the bed behind me, watching a lot of TV. I am concerned, as I mentioned, I like to keep active. I am concerned about my weight loss because I lost a lot of weight during lockdown. I've put a bit back on. I'm real talk with you right now. I am concerned that not moving and just sitting in bed all day, and obviously I need to eat good food to recover, but I don't want to eat too much, so I was very cautious when I did my bulk buy food shopping not to buy anything bad. But on the flip side, I've had to buy things that I wouldn't normally buy because I need to put them in the oven and then leave them to cook. I can't stand them, stir them and cook them because I'm gonna have to be leaning on my Zimmer frame. So yeah, that's a concern. I'm prepared for that I'm going to be back in the same place I started on the first lockdown. So, but all I can do is wait for the 8 weeks to pass and then hopefully get put into a boot and hopefully be able to be a bit more active. I can start walking and maybe lift some weights and do some upper body exercise when I can stand properly.